What is good, YouTube? So today I'm going to be talking about GameStop and AMC stock and why I believe we're about to get a squeeze over the next couple of trading days. But before I do get into why I believe that, make sure to go down and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, because I do update you guys on AMC and GameStop stock every single day. So today for GameStop, we closed the day at $28.63, up 6% on the day with over 40 million shares traded. We have not seen volume like this in September, so it is extremely good to see the volume flood in for GameStop as well for AMC. AMC over 48 million shares traded today, up 6% as well. And I do believe we will get a decent spike tomorrow on both of these stocks. Now, none of this is financial advice. So I'm not telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold, but Roaring Kitty finally tweeted for the first time since September, and it did cause GameStop to hit a high of $30.87. And in overnight trading, GameStop hit a high of $31. So as you guys see, it's been on this trend line making higher highs and higher lows. Ever since the beginning of November, we've been making higher highs and higher lows. Today, we did hit a low of $26.15, which is a higher low than what we had back on November 19th, where we hit a low of $25.71. So I'm not sure what made Roaring Kitty tweet today, but I'm pretty sure it has been planned this whole time. An interesting theory is that December 5th flipped is May 12th, which is when he first tweeted after 3 years, back on May 12th. The following day, GameStop went up over 70%. And if we could close 6 green weeks in a row, then that'll be absolutely insane. All we have to do is close above $29.05 tomorrow, and there will be 6 green weekly candles in a row, which is absolutely insane. I believe this explosion that we've been expecting is either going to happen tomorrow or sometime next week. Obviously not financial advice. I am playing calls, and if GameStop does dip tomorrow, I am going to buy some $30 calls expiring next week. I did take some profit from my weekly calls expiring this week, and I will gladly buy any freaking dip that GameStop gives us right now, because that's how jacked to the tits I am. You guys could do whatever you want with your money. I am going to buy some calls, especially with Roaring Kitty back. Come on now. Come on now. AMC did have a nice bull flag in the morning before it did jump up to $5.56. It hit a high of like $5.12, came back to $5, and then it went all the way up to $5.56, only 10 cents away from $5.66. We are so close, guys. One more push and AMC will hit that key level that we've been waiting for a long time. When AMC hits $5.66, $400 million of debt is going to be paid off, which is absolutely huge. And a lot of people aren't expecting a squeeze on X. I'm looking around. Everyone's like, you know what? It's just going to be a pump and dump. Do you guys think that? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys believe this is going to be a pump and dump and we're going to go back to $27, $26. I don't think that's going to happen. Anything below $29, we're going to see it get bought up. We really are, especially going into tomorrow. The volume is going to go crazy, especially if Roaring Kitty decides to tweet some more. Now, obviously, back on May 12th, Roaring Kitty posted that first picture. The next day, he came out and started tweeting like crazy, sending GameStop even higher. Let's actually go back to May, the days it squeezed. So Roaring Kitty tweeted before this day right here on Sunday. So come Monday, May 13th, over 187 million shares traded. GameStop closed up 74% the day after he tweeted for the first time in 3 years. Now, Roaring Kitty hasn't tweeted since September 6th. So that was already 3 months ago. 3 months later, after being MIA, he finally makes a tweet again. GameStop shoots up 6% that day, which was today. Do you think it's going to end there, guys? I don't think so. Me personally, I do not think so, which is why I held some of my calls going into tomorrow. Obviously, I did take some profit just in case it dips. I'm looking at buying $30 calls for next week, but I don't think we're going to get a dip. I think every single dip is going to get eaten alive by bulls right now because everyone is just so jacked to the tits. It is as simple as that. I don't think people's tits have been this jacked in all of history. In May, it was freaking crazy. In December, though, I mean, come on now. In December, it is looking even crazier. As you guys see, the daily Bollinger Bands have been squeezing over the past couple of days, and I believe they will start to open up once again as of tomorrow. It is just looking extremely bullish. What can I say? I've had this trend line drawn out in the past 5 videos. I've had this same trend line here, and we did break below it for a second. We hit $26.15. People were starting to sweat. You know what I was doing? I was freaking gambling my life away, buying $27 calls expiring tomorrow. That really, really paid off. And hopefully they pay some more tomorrow. Because I really do believe we're not ending here. I believe this is just the beginning. Like I said in my last video, I believe the whole plan is Roaring Kitty is trying to squeeze it. He's more than likely working with Ryan Cohen. And I believe they're going to try to get this to $50, $60. And that's where Ryan Cohen will more than likely dilute more, sell some more shares, raising even more money for GameStop. How bullish would it be if GameStop is just sitting on $8 billion in cash? Can you just imagine the headlines? Can you really just imagine the headlines? After that, we will probably see $29 once again if we do squeeze to 50, 60. But I believe in later December, if we get the squeeze tomorrow or next week, I believe later in December, we will see a repeat, like 2 cat ears, the classic kitty pattern. So obviously Roaring Kitty made this post 7 hours ago. It already has 6.2 million views. How insane is that? His last post only has 7 million views, and that was posted 3 months ago. He posted this 7 hours ago, and it has 6.2 million views. That's how much anticipation has built up ever since Roaring Kitty has went MIA. The anticipation was crazy for Roaring Kitty to come back. He comes back with this, and everyone goes crazy. I am ready for this. I am ready for this. Roaring Kitty tweeted this back on December 5th of 2020. So exactly 4 years ago today, he said, "We know what you shorted last summer." And there's Ryan Cohen up there, Roaring Kitty. I believe they're all working together. Like I said, I believe Roaring Kitty is trying to pump the stock up so Ryan Cohen could make even more money for GameStop. It is as simple as that. It is the unlimited money glitch. And why wouldn't they do it? Why wouldn't they do it? An extra couple $1 billion? Who wouldn't do that? Who in their right mind wouldn't do that? But yeah, 48 million volume for AMC, 40 million volume for GME. These are the same numbers that we saw the day before it squeezed it on a Friday back in May. And then the following trading day on Monday, that's when we saw over 100 million volume each on each stock, going absolutely insane. All it really takes at this point is like a portfolio update, anything like that. It will send GameStop to the freaking moon. Probably past the moon. Who knows? This guy said GME lend pool is rapidly being drained by the desperate hedge funds who have failed miserably to cover, even when given countless opportunities to do so. Let's see if these shares are magically returned to the lend pools first thing in the morning. So the shares available to borrow have now dropped to 150,000. It hasn't been this low in an extremely long time. I can't even remember the last time. That number is rapidly being dropped. This is squeeze territory, guys. It really is. He also said, yes, everyone got together and said, let's all sell GME now that Roaring Kitty is finally back from his hiatus. Just when you think hedgies cannot be any dumber, they do something like this. So obviously no one sold. Maybe call options, yes. Did you guys sell your shares? Let me know in the comments if you guys are holding GameStop or AMC. Did you sell your shares? Because I know damn well no one has sold their shares. This is bears. These are shorts trying to scare off the last little bit of paper hands. That's what they're trying to do, scare off the last bit of paper hands. As I speak right now, GameStop is trading at $30.17 in overnight trading. Ever since the market closed at 3 p.m., we have just been making higher highs and higher lows. Going into overnight trading, we hit a high of $31.01. And now we're chilling past $30 overnight. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? If we hit $40, $50, I will go skydiving because I have 20 contracts. If we hit just $50, those will be around $2,300 per contract. I'll go skydiving. I'll jump out of a freaking plane with an AMC flag and a GameStop flag. I will do it. If it happens tomorrow, guys, I will do it. And I am scared of heights, guys. So I kind of don't want it to happen, but I also want it to happen because that'll be just freaking insane. $30,000 in one day if it does happen. So people are arguing that this could actually be one cup and handle from $32 to $26. And then we got this cup formation. You know, it's not the prettiest cup and handle, but it's there. I do see this cup and handle. We got the handle right here, pull back to $28.60. Now overnight, we're trading back at $30, which is around this level. Tomorrow, we could go higher. We could really go higher, and I don't see why we wouldn't go higher. I really don't. This could be what the fire emoji meant. Imagine 6 green weeks in a row. I don't even think that's ever happened. Probably, but I'm not going to go past 2020 on this chart. I'll be looking for years. You guys do your research. Has there ever been 6 green weeks in a row for GameStop? I really doubt it. Back in 2020, we got 5 green weeks in a row, but that was it. So 6 green weeks in a row. Just imagine a 7th week. If next week we close above 30, it will be huge. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. We are on our way to 7,000 subscribers. We are almost there, guys. We're like 150 apes away. So if you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? It is going to get exciting over these next couple of trading days and over the next week and over the next month. It is just going to be a roller coaster that we're going to be on together. But I will keep you guys updated on what happens with AMC and GameStop stocks, so make sure to stay tuned on my channel. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go.